Mr. Milan Maric, thank you again for the honor of coming to the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy and for the excellent lecture you gave. We would love to ask if just a few follow-up questions to go a little bit deeper into some of the issues. Let me ask a question on nation branding. Based on your experience, what are the key factors necessary for successful nation branding in order for a country to establish itself as an international player and be able to face the challenges of an international environment?
When we are talking about national branding or nation branding, we have to have in mind three key factors for every nation to be considered to be successful in nation branding. Most important is governance. So if you have efficient and transparent governance, very well organized internally in companies and in a country, you will be more competitive on the international market. So to provide a better governance, it's a first step to be more competitive on international market. When we are talking about branding, this is like talking how to provide a better image of a country. So the most successful is to do it by the people. So enable people to be more creative, to be more connected, to be more competitive, and you will have a better image of your country. So people are not only in a country, people are in a country and abroad. Connect all of them, and you will have a much wider territory, you will have much more stronger community. That's the key factor to promote country and to have a better image of a country or to be a more branded. Also, looking to that main parameters, you will be more attractive to foreign investors to come and invest, because it's important to work with money which will be more active, more productive. Money never sleeps. So attract the money, attract the investors by the better image of your country, and leave that investors to work like we are foreign investor, we are international company working in a country, and we are enabled to work and we are successful. So from my point of view, nation branding is multi-level, multi-dimension, and have to be hard work process.
So to continue, in which fields do you see a leading potential for the country of Montenegro? To what extent do you believe it is suitable to promote your country as a tourist destination? And what would you further include as a vital part of its image?
Yeah, about Montenegro as a part of Europe, we first have to work with the surrounding countries and with Europe. So very much chance we have in Europe, because of the culture of knowing each other, and our people are all over Europe. So we have to establish connectivity with the companies, with our people, to promote our country and to enable them to be more efficient. Besides tourism, we should work more on scientific community, because Montenegrins are well known as a very well entrepreneurs and scientific-oriented people. So a lot of them are working in different universities all around the world. And if they participate and join the projects together with country developing projects, that could be a successful story for the Montenegro. From the international point of view, we could enable business which could be organized by the Montenegro as a government, by the environment in Montenegro, which is very low in tax terms. So could be a profitable business organizing from Montenegro. But physically, participant of process could sit wherever they like, not only in Montenegro. Today, technology enables us to be in a global economy wherever you are. So not only in Montenegro. So virtually, companies could be in Montenegro, but people could be all over the world. So this is the chance of Montenegro. That's why we are promoting community, connectivity, and people. Rely on people and believe in people, they will believe in you, and you will be successful.
Regarding the other question on environmental sustainability, environmental responsibility, based on your managerial background, what would you say are the next concrete steps the international community should undertake concerning environmental responsibility of companies?
Yeah, government is a key initiating factor in a lot of process. So very much responsibility rely on government. So I see that our government is very much working on enabling environment for the companies to be relaxed from a lot of obligations to a lot of taxes, which are possible to be relaxed. That's how I imagine that the environment could help companies to work. Also in international terms, by connectivity in European Union or Euro-Atlantic Association, more international companies will have a chance to organize a business with, there is a possibility, low-level taxes in countries like Montenegro. Also, salaries in Montenegro are on maybe a level that is more acceptable to business from the much more developed countries. So this is a chance, and I think that first step should be done by the governments and by the authorities to provide better environment.
So do you currently see a general increase of awareness regarding the issues of sustainable development in Montenegro as well as within European countries?
Yes, it's visible, should be provided. All the projects and all the strategies should be sustainable to be longer and to be successful. So on all projects, on everyone, you have to provide results and benefits which will help the next step, next circle. That's the key successful factor to provide sustainability. First initiator is only beginning of the story, but the end of the day you have to summarize the results and to see is it sustainable or not. But during the life cycle, authorities and the market should be organized in a way to provide sustainability of each participant on the market. And that's the specifics, should be a very well organized process.
And regarding question on cultural diplomacy, what can Montenegro bring to the EU in terms of culture? And which aspect do you see as stereotypes which will need to be overcome?
Yeah, you see, there is a slogan in Montenegro, wild beauty, but our neighbors used to say for us that we are sleeping beauty. It's a joke, but you know, Mediterraneans are maybe slowly, but not sleeping. But we should wake up. According to approaching to European Union, we should wake up, and we are awake. So what in terms of Montenegro giving to European Union? We are giving internationalism. Montenegro is international through the history. Montenegro is completely international oriented. From our history, we have one king who was not Montenegrin. He was a Russian. And he was a king of Montenegro for 7 years. So in Montenegro are living many religions, many nationalists, and no nationalism. So we are bringing to Europe anti-nationalism. We are completely international oriented. It is belonging to our touristic destination, to our tradition, to our culture, to our heritage, but I think it will be something new for the Europe.
So, as a country manager of a multinational company, how do you perceive the role of companies in cultural diplomacy? Do you have any interesting experiences in terms of the role of culture in business?
It's an interesting question. You know, we are 10 years in Montenegro. I'm international manager, half international, half Montenegro. I'm Montenegrin. But sometimes it's not easy to work in such a different environment. Our headquarters is in Austria. But some things are helping us. You know, we were part of Austrian Empire through the years. And we understand each other. They understand us, we understand them. What we are bringing to Montenegro, we are bringing a very high culture, working culture of Austrian companies. This helps Montenegro labor to understand how productive are West countries and West companies, and what does it make to the market in Montenegro. So I think this part of culture is helping Montenegro to be much more developed and to be much more closer to Europe. So more and more international companies coming in Montenegro will mean to Montenegro more and more connectivity with Europe and Euro-Atlantic or worldwide. We are acting like that. I don't see any barriers, but sometimes I have to understand my new employees and partners which we are working with that we are part of some different story and different rules, and we are also successful. So I think there are good rules.
Yes, thank you very much. It was an honor and privilege to have you here with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.